What is going on, everybody? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. I know it's Sunday. It's a little bit different than the normal schedule times. Tomorrow, I will have a mukbang stream with Stefan. Also, there's a new addition. Say hey to Hawkeye. Um, but yes, tomorrow there will be a mukbang video with Stefan. We have some people here. Hey, Cuddles crew, good to see you. Mr. Miami Cuddles, Making Sense, and of course the amazing Juju Cannoli. Um, Great to see you all. Check out Mr. Miami Cuddles YouTube channel. Check out Making Sense. Although he doesn't do uh YouTube videos as much anymore, he does make fragrances, and that will be a little bit highlighted later. But definitely check out makingsense.net. Check out Patrick at Center Salt. Just broke 1,000 subs. Awesome job. And check his channel out. Nosy, always a pleasure to see you, bro. Hope you're good. Hope you are well. Chris the Canadian, amazing. Great to see you as well. Callie's Groom Room, great to see you, bro. I appreciate you. Y'all check out his channel. Check it out. Callie's Groom Room. I Smell Mike, great to see you too. Another awesome channel. Check him out. Stray Fire, thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure. And Joe, of course, great to see you as well. You're driving. Hey, you're driving. Be safe. And yeah, y'all let me know what y'all sense of the day are. Mine is a Luna Rosa Sport. But LX, another awesome channel. Great to see you, bro. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate everyone for coming through on this Sunday. Really quick, we are here to discuss a package that I received yesterday. It is from Darna Fragrances, and it gave us 3 samples. I know I was supposed to be getting some bottles, and I'll probably get those in a minute. Also, shouts out to Danimal. I'll highlight you in a second, bro. But I got 3 fragrances from Darna. Where's my light so I could control this really? 3 fragrances from Darna. And we are going to give my first real impression. So I tried to do it yesterday on Juan's stream. Shouts out to Fat Boy. I was a guest there with I Smell. But yeah, it's definitely great to see Dave. I'm really glad he has a great channel, and Dave is Callie's Groom Room. But whatchamacallit, I wanted to do these, but you know, just when you have good conversations going, you never really compromise that just for content. It's okay. It allowed me to make a video today. It just, you know, I'm getting ready to go into my surgery on Tuesday, so I want to make as much content for you all as I can while I can. So I figured let me go ahead and cover these now, be one of the first to cover it, and really give my impressions, because I really, you know, for those who don't know, Darna Fragrances is from a YouTube channel called Scent Nation. Mo from Scent Nation, he's like the creative director type of thing involved in making these fragrances. This is his house. This is his company. He has creative control. And yeah, you know, he's a good guy, makes good content. So why not, you know, support somebody and see what they got, especially when it's their first time doing it. But it is great to see my family here. Shouts out to the 69s and shouts out to Danimal. Great to see you, bro. Let's go. Stronger with you intensely is the scent of the day. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Surgery is gonna go well. Thank you. I hope so. I won't know until I'm getting cut open what exactly the damage is, but hey, you know, that's later. Today, I'm here to spend the time with you all and, you know, discuss maybe like some smaller houses, get a few people on. If anybody wants to come on, we'll see. So, how I did this, because I did smell Elixir yesterday, and just because of how strong it is, I wanted to go ahead and have like a dry down, and then, like, you know, the initial spray and the dry down. Wiz, great to see you, bro. It's also great to see Fernando. Happy Sunday. Hope you are well. Yes, the Vipers, the pit of Vipers are always in full effect. So yeah, I know for a fact, right? And this is where I had to end up doing a little bit of due diligence, rely on my own memory. Captain, my captain, shouts out to you. Thank you for just stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a happy Sunday. Always great when the captain arrives. Um, but yeah, so 3 fragrances. One of them is the blue one. And you could probably guess, probably, maybe. There's been a fragrance that was released in the last 6 months that's probably like the most popular men's fragrance in all the land. Um, and it was Dior Sauvage Elixir. And so this is their rendition of that. Then we also have 2 other fragrances. Now, none of these samples were named. I do know that Dior Sauvage Elixirs, Mr. Elixir is what they're calling it, is one of them. These 2, I was on his show, and I believe he mentioned to me something about one being Tuxedo Jubilee and the other being a Tobacco Havana fragrance that he was talking about. I don't know which ones these are. So for that, y'all will kind of go on this blind journey with me. I will say that for the price, it's priced fairly well. You know, these are like extract level fragrances. These fragrances will be 30 ml, which is 1 ounce, for $45. So it's a fair, solid price and worth at least interest. You know, like if something's too expensive out the gate, it's gonna be like, nah, I don't want to do that. But Chris, my fellow Canadian, Senator Day Short Circuit from Making Sense. Shouts out to Gerardo. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I said your name right. Shouts out to Gerardo. Thank you for stopping by. I figure let's just go ahead and get into the first one, which is the blue one, because I have smelled that one already. That's the one we did on one stream yesterday and covered really quick. Also, the information for Darna is in the description down below, as well as Scent Nation's YouTube page. Again, I appreciate everyone for stopping by on this Sunday. This is a fresh spray. Man, this thing, it's thick. It's really thick and it really stays. Like it's never going to ever dry up on this type of paper. $45 gonna make Joe holler. Hey, giving me $4 to $5 will make me holler. So 45, absolutely. But nah. I figured let me check this out. Again, I'm here to make some content really quick while I can, because next week I don't know how it's gonna be for me. You smell it like I was holding it right here. I smelled it already. It fills the room. This is very thick, you know, and I gotta retry the actual Dior Sauvage, and I have Elixir, and I haven't really tried any of the like Alexandrias or Making Sense yet, but I I know this is significantly thicker. Like this is like almost syrupy thickness when smelling it. Like it has a sense of thickness. House of Colossus, great channel. Great to see you. Senator Dave Royal, ex-Squarian from Alexandria. I've heard good things about that one. Shouts out to Hector and Junior. Hey, shouts out to Boricua's PR, you know. Joe is Neo. shouts out to older jerks, you know. Here's the thing, really quick, before I get into this. Older jerks is a great platform. What's happened to them in the past should have never happened to them. I don't believe in doxing people. I don't believe in actually blending, you know, what they do for their hobbies in their actual life, as long as it's not harming anyone. I don't believe in that. Unfortunately, that has happened in the past, riled some people up, but I'm not the one that you should be going after. Not you, Wiz, but the jerks. I like y'all. You know, there's a few people in there that I kind of can't tolerate now. I'm fake real, really fake fragrance. But as a whole, y'all are great. You know, I love the memes. I love everything. I love the interaction. So, yeah, just keep doing you, and I'll keep eating Sour Patch Kids, and we could laugh and enjoy each other's content. It'll be so much easier when you do. Yeah, this it's very thick, and because it's thick, it does take a second to develop. It has almost a I don't want to say a fabric softener like opening, but it has like everything really trying to develop and open up. Also, too, it's on paper. I know. Um, with my surgery and with everything being so thick, I did not want to like chance this still being on my skin because tomorrow I'm not gonna be able to wear fragrance. I know it sucks. But I wanted to go ahead and really release this video. So I'm having to do this on paper. And yeah, it takes a second for it to develop, but you get almost everything that would be in that Dior Sauvage. You get a little bit of spiciness, not so much like almost like pink pepper, maybe coriander in the mix, but as a whole, it's nice when it finally mellows out a little bit, not as thick. Now to the dry down, not the low down, dry down, low down. Great channel though. Then it starts to develop more. Then it starts to become more of that Sauvage elixir, almost Sauvage-ish, even dry down. Like you get into the heart, you start to be like, oh, okay, this is a blue fragrance trying to be Sauvage. And here's the thing, they're not trying to act like there's somebody else with this one, they being Darna. They said it's Mr. Elixir. It's everything that they are trying to do with it. And as a whole, right now, I mean, I'll wear it post surgery, but as a whole, it's not a bad version of the Elixir. It is definitely more affordable too. And I'll look to get a sample or something to do. Speaking of, what's going on, Joe? Great to see you, bro. Dry Down, Low Down, great channel. Check him out. The editing is amazing, always on point. I've heard things about DDLD. I won't say that because there might be kids here. Hey, gotta be, you know. But as a whole, it's a pleasant fragrance. I know a lot of people don't like Sauvage. Me personally, I prefer Bleu de Chanel over Sauvage. But you know, there's not much else to say. It's basically them trying to be Sauvage Elixir for $45. It's significantly thicker. So I will like you'll have to be light on the trigger because I could only imagine the type of oil sheen you're gonna get out of that with what it left on the paper. It really like it made this look like a giraffe or something, like a donkey. Don't you see it? Like it's kind of crazy. But it's not bad. It isn't. I will look forward to trying it on the skin, and then I know that's when you'll get my actual impression of it. But I guess for the purposes of this video, if you end up buying it now or checking it out sooner before I could do like a review, do not spray on clothes. Be careful how much you spray because it's very thick, and just make sure that whatever you do, you you know where you're gonna be when you're wearing it because this thing is room filling. Absolutely. They say that these are supposed to last 8 hours too. Again, unfortunately, I cannot try it on my skin, but this is almost me, almost like introducing Donna fragrances. Stacks, not sure if I saw you, but hey, great to see you. Stacks, even though I know I clicked on iSmells page, but hey, how dare you, Patrick Spray rumors. But yeah, So there's that. Now's when the fun begins because I don't know which one of these is Tobacco Havana and which one of these is Tuxedo Jubilee. So let's just kind of see. Obviously, the one with Tobacco Havana I would almost assume to have tobacco. That would be a smart guess, but I'm almost smelling this right now, and it's coming off a little bit gourmandy, which again could still be tobacco, but let me see as it mellows out. Again, these are thick. These are so thick. You don't need that many sprays. It's fresher, like almost clean. You know what this almost smells like in a way, like at least in the opening, it smells like something that like Allure would be. Chanel Allure, like cinnamon and citrusy and like vanilla tonka. This might be Tuxedo Jubilee. This might be Tuxedo Jubilee. I think so. How's everyone's weekend? I hope it's good. Shouts out to Ron. Great to see you, Empty Sense. Anybody get anything new? Anybody excited for AEW or the UFC fights? How'd your bets go? Let me know. Sense of the day, like I said, just go ahead and put anything down. I was sent Mr. Elixir signature tux or signature and Tuxedo Jubilee. Okay. Stacks, have you smelled them yet? If so, what is signature like? Because then that will help me kind of know maybe what I'm smelling, if this is supposed to be a signature or Tuxedo Jubilee. I know Tobacco Havana because that's one of his newest releases that he planned on releasing. Still driving. Hey, the busiest man in all of Fragcom right there, making sense. Great channel, great fragrances. Hey, Mitch, great to see you. Another great channel. Mitch does a lot of live streams. He's big into like the vintage fragrances and more the historian of fragrances of, back then. Check his channel out. He does a lot of live streams now. Really good stuff. Great fragrance channel. Derrin, great to see you. Loam Intense. Okay. Loam Intense is sitting down there for me, almost like underneath Hawkeye. And Smokey, great to see you too. Thank you. Finally got to catch me live. Yeah, man. It's my schedule's gonna be a little weird these next upcoming month and a half while I get my surgery and recover. And because it's on Tuesday, I figured let me go ahead and try to release some lives now. And this package came in yesterday, so why not? Yeah, this just smells like a fresh woodsy citrus kind of fragrance. There's like a sense of something going on in here. Hey, Mitch, Duck, Stacks, making sense. Signature was like a fresh, clean type of vibe. Okay. This might be signature. This might be signature. I don't think, not that I would know, but this doesn't really come off. I know Tuxedo Jubilee was supposed to have something about a marshmallow. I don't get marshmallow out of this. This is just like a very think like loam or like actual loam, not Loam Intense, but actual loam without the ginger, and switch the apple for like bergamot and lemons and woods, some sort of tonka dry down, maybe a hint of vetiver, and maybe even the addition of like Yang Lang. Like there's a warmth to it. Not bad. That's just the spray. Now here's the thing, I don't know if this because I don't know which one and the two are kind of similar in their uh stuff. I'm gonna see. One second. Okay. That's actually that, which see it dries down to like a lot cleaner. A lot cleaner. This does become like slightly powdery a little bit. Again, it will be thick. The moral of all these fragrances is they are thick. They will leave a sheen on your skin if you don't like that. I'm sorry. There's nothing I could do towards that, but these things are thick. I don't mind it as much as long as, it's not dripping or running all the way down my arm. So time will tell for that. It's okay. If this is signature, and I don't even know what this is, but if this is signature, it's not my favorite. Quite frankly, the allure side of things is I'm kind of done with that phase. I have Loam and I like allure, and then just in case I have 360M. So there's that, but it's okay. I'll save my reservations for that maybe at another time. Like I said, once I try it, could be slightly different. Right now, yeah. All right, the last one. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think y'all saw that. Like the sprayer was spraying this way, so when I thought it was spraying down and it shot across my room. Well, I think in these travel things that he did, they're meant to be like 60 sprays. I think I just wasted like 2 of them just on that missed attempt. But rookie spray. I know, Chris. I know it's been a day, man. Just cut me some slack, okay? I'm trying here, okay? I'm just trying. I can't even open the bag now. I'm over here still fiddling with it for the last 35 seconds. Jeez. What is wrong with me? This is absolutely this has to be Tobacco Havana. There's like a darkness in here, and there's like a sense of a tobacco note. Hi, Floor. Juju, what you cooking? And I want some. I just made for a video that'll probably appear on Tuesday on my Instagram because I do the cooking fragrance videos. I made the Doritos spicy chili, the purple bag, Doritos with like a queso cheese and like some chicken, and just made like Doritos chicken nachos with queso. Miss Mr. 10. That is a good channel. Also, it's great to see you, Flo. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I sprayed Mr. Elixir on my hand, was working on the yard. Lasted through the dirt. Yeah, no, it is thick. You're driving to Patrick's house right now? Hey, shouts out to Rudy, by the way. Time to musk up. Great channel, getting into vintage fragrances. But he is the PhD of EDP. Almost forgot my own nickname for him. Stir fry in the Instant Pot. That's awesome. A little busy bum listening in the background. All good, bro. Just messing around. Yeah. There's like a little bit of honey and like darkness in here. like woods. It's dry tobacco. Mm. It's different than tobacco. Like this is like actual emphasis on the tobacco, in woods. Normally when they do it, it's like, oh, a little bit of tobacco or tobacco in the mid with like a honey bomb or this is interesting. I was expecting more, in the lines of tobacco vanillas, signature tobacco, rich warm and addictive. This relies a lot on those woods. And there's like a oud. I don't mind this. It's definitely gonna be weird for like this upcoming seasonal change because obviously we're in spring now. But I don't mind this. It's not probably going to be like everyone's absolute go-to initially, not with spring. But I think in time people would appreciate that. But time will tell, time will definitely tell. I go ahead and drop that. I want to give a shout out really quick to smaller houses. Darna doing their thing. I'd say probably Mr. Elixir right now is my favorite. They have other fragrances too. These are just some of the newer ones that's coming out. He's also working on some candles. So shouts out to Mo at Scent Nation. Keep doing your thing, bro. I will, like I said, give these the proper review in time. But it's is it pure Havan mixed with anything else? I wouldn't even say it's pure Havan because pure Havan is like that cherry tobacco honey vibe. I'd say this is like an actual tobacco, like pure tobacco fragrance. I haven't tried tobacco, however you say it. I haven't tried it from Dior, but I would think that it's almost like a very woodsy version of maybe that. Like I've tried it in passing, but I haven't. I don't have a bottle or any decants. I haven't spent time with it. Spicy Doritos make great breading on chicken wings. Yes, they do. They do. Unfortunately, I can't use them because my sister is gluten free and dairy free, and it would contaminate the air fryer that we share. But as a whole, they do make some good toppings for sure. Uh, but yeah, Darren, I'd say this is the tobacco Havana is like a little bit of honey, mostly oud, mostly tobacco, like actual tobacco. I didn't get any fruitiness or much vanilla from it. There might have been some amber, but there wasn't like actual pure vanilla from it. Uh, but yeah, I do want to give a shout out to the smaller houses. I've heard a lot of good things about Happy Land, and even though I haven't tried them, I know some credible people like Dry Down, Low Down, like you know, Dry Down, Low Down has. Of course, there's also Mr. Miami Cuddles who has. There's been a few other people who have given Happy Land some praise. So shouts out to EJ. I know also too Georgia Harf has given them praise. So shouts out to him. Shouts out to Zaharf. Shouts out to Mike for making sense. Mr. Miami Blue is more of an original creation than More Than Words. More Than Words was the Luna Rosa Extreme copy, but he comes out with a few of these too that are his own original creations. Fallen Leaf, by far his best fragrance ever. Great stuff. But Sasquatch is something that I wasn't expecting to enjoy as much as I have. And I've used quite a bit of it. I mean, this is a 17 ml we're talking about here. That's Mr. Miami Blue. Like, and I've gotten these since the turn of the new year. But not bad. Good stuff. Shouts out to small houses. Authenticity Perfumes is another good one that I do enjoy their fragrances. I have a few of them. I've tried a bunch of them, and there's still that sample pack for me to go through eventually. But I say that to say, give smaller houses a chance. Give the little people a chance, You just deserve it. You should absolutely just give them a chance anytime because you'll be pleasantly surprised. Now again, this lot, Mr. Elixir, probably the best in my opinion, but out of the bunch, I'm not, disappointed in the other two, but today would I recommend either of these to you? Well, for starters, I need to know their names. Number two, I do like this one because it kind of reminds me of Chanel Allure, but it's a little cleaner, for me, like a floral woody musk almost vibe, uh, minus really too much floral. And then the Tobacco Havan is good. I think the addition of oud, if that, this has to be the Tobacco Havan. uh, so I'll just say that. And if it is, then the addition of that oud just really, like, there was like a pronounced wood, almost like a cedar wood with the oud and tobacco, like really dry tobacco leaves. Good stuff, but I'll need some time with it. The verdict's still out on these two. Mr. Elixir, good, thick, syrupy though, so just be careful. I will be back tomorrow though with mukbang with Stefan Fragrance. Stefan Eats. Shouts out to Mo, definitely. Great channel, Scent Nation. Shouts out. Hey. Um, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I believe we're doing it at 4:30 Eastern time tomorrow. Stefan and I, we will be having pizza, discussing fragrances, discussing stuff. So see you all then. Um, and that's pretty much it for me today. I just kind of, like I said, wanted to make a video, pop in and say, hey, thank you all for stopping by. Shouts out to Danimal for the $2 super chat. Rico, great to see you, bro. Hope your weekend's good. You came in as I'm wrapping it up, but I appreciate you nonetheless, as I appreciate everybody that came by today. Hope you all have a good one. And like I said, we're on that road to 2K. Uh, and I have a giveaway still going on with the Zherzhov's set that will be at the end of the month, but we are on the road to 2K. We are officially 370 away from me getting to that 2K. When we get to 2K, I'm doing another giveaway and a 24-hour stream. So tell whoever you got to tell to subscribe. And I appreciate you all. Yes, definitely short stream because, again, pacing myself. But I'm glad nonetheless to share some time with you all. Cheers to the weekend. Y'all have a good one.